Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Jason Salyer. This is Alan Kay, and I want to share a story about something that happened to me yesterday. I was on the road. I got a phone call, so I pulled over into a gas station that was no longer in business. Right? There's just nothing there, just pumps and everything, but weeds growing out of the parking lot kind of deal. So I pulled over on the side of the road, and I'm talking on my speakerphone to my buddy. And behind me, I look in the rearview mirror, and I see this guy approaching me, right? He's coming straight towards my truck. And I'm like, no big deal, but he's walking straight towards my truck, not really deviating around or anything like that. So I think, all right, I'm still talking to my buddy, and I lock the truck door, because he's coming around kind of on my side. And as he gets closer to my truck, he throws his hood on.
That's never a good sign.
Yeah, and that immediately red flags.
Yeah.
Like, it's a cold day, granted. Maybe
right.
He got to chill. I don't know.
And the timing was off.
Yeah, maybe he got to chill. I don't know. But he throws the hood on as he's getting closer to my truck. And then that's kind of a red flag to me. So, I'm not a super paranoid guy. But at the same time, you just want to be safe, So I immediately do this and just clear my shirt out of the way. I think I was wearing pretty much the same deal. So I clear stuff out of the way just in case. And I look over at my passenger door, and the door's unlocked. And I think I could probably reach over there and just lock it real quick, but probably no need. And at the last second, when he gets towards the tailgate of my truck, he takes a hard right and goes around to the passenger side of my truck. And I'm thinking, that's weird. So I do this number right here. Mm-hmm. And he, no joke, takes the handle of my truck, grabs a hold of the door handle of my truck and starts to open the door. And I do this, right? So I draw the firearm out. He looks in the window, sees it, and just turns around and goes back exactly the way that he came from. And I don't know what this guy's plans were. I don't know what his intentions were. But it reinforces the fact that I should always be prepared for that sketchy guy. And this guy was sketchy looking. Immediate red flags. It looked like he had meth for breakfast. I mean, he had all the telltale signs of sketchness.
Tweaker.
Yeah, exactly. So it just reinforces in my mind why I should always be prepared for those people that are out there to do us harm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we talk about preparedness, like it's everybody's expecting some big event that's going to affect everybody the same way. And today may be your personal Armageddon. It could come in the form of an injury, job loss, car wreck, but you got to be ready. You never know what's going to happen. Yeah. It's a good thing you didn't have to go further than that.
I'm pretty proud of myself because I was still talking to my buddy. Yeah. I didn't break stride. He didn't even know anything was going on. I was still just talking to him about whatever, about what we're doing this weekend. So I was pretty pleased with myself on that aspect, but I was ready to smoke the guy. It was.
Well, we talk about the OODA loop: observe, orient, decide, and act. You were observant. Yeah. You oriented to your threat as best you could given the situation, and you were on the decision edge. Right. And had he done one more thing other than leave the car, it would have probably ended differently. But if I had been screwing around, not paying attention, behind the 8 ball, texting on my phone, and then suddenly my door opens, that's different. You know what I mean? That's a whole different thing. So luckily I was aware of my surroundings. Situationally aware.
Absolutely.
Good on that.
You just don't know. There's some. We're nice guys. We like to do unto others as we would have them do unto us, kind of thing. But not everybody thinks like that. There's some people out there that will
when
do
chemicals
harm.
are involved, like drugs and things like that, they're not operating in the same reality that you're in. Yeah. In their mind, you have no idea what their ability to reason is, if it's even there. Some people are devoid of rationale and reason. Yeah. And that's pretty spooky. You don't know what is their current state of reality, if they're mentally altered.
They don't think the way you think.
Yeah, it could be mental health issue. It could be drugs. And that's the other thing, shooting's not always the answer. Sometimes you need that extra half a second to let a situation build to get that last little piece of information to make the correct decision. I think you handled that perfectly, you know?
Yeah, maybe the guy thought I was his ride, you know? Maybe he thought he was going to get picked up at this place and he was waiting on a ride. I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing. You just don't know. You don't know what you don't know.
You don't know what you don't know. I've always said that.
One of my favorite Alan K-isms.
But it is kind of, I mean, you don't just grab somebody's door handle and about enter a vehicle.
Yeah.
That's crossing.
It was pretty sketchy, right? I mean, I don't know, but that's the first time I've drawn my pistol, taking it out of the holster for a real reason. That's the first time I've ever had to do that.
So did you experience an adrenaline dump? Do you feel a heart rate kick up, or didn't have time to think about it?
Not really. Yeah, not really. A little, like, a little bit.
It's like, all right, we may get sporty.
Yeah, a little bit, but I wasn't like, not even, I would say not even as extreme as I get like when I'm hunting and like that turkey's coming in.
Yeah.
You know, that like the heart accelerates, you know, that kind of thing. It wasn't even that extreme, which is strange. You think that's maybe because I was distracted talking to my buddy on the phone. I had something else to think about.
Yeah. I
don't know. But yeah, it wasn't that like.
Maybe you're just genetically a cold-blooded killer with ice in your veins.
I am ferocious.
Yeah, that could be it too.
That's right. Well, anyway, I thought we'd share that story with you guys. Just a brief kind of synopsis of what happened to me yesterday and the takeaways from it. Being prepared, I think, is something that everyone watching this video, I think, is on board with that. And just being prepared for any and all situations that might happen to us is something that we're interested in doing. And not just for myself, but what if my wife had been with me? What if my kids had been in the back? You know, I don't know. Like that's the main reason why I feel the need to have these things.
That's a big dynamic changer too. Like if you're by yourself, you might handle a situation in a given way. But if you introduce into that 3 kids in the back seat, that changes everything.
Yeah.
You know, you're just not going to allow yourself to be put in certain circumstances when your kids are in the back seat, you know?
Absolutely. I mean, and in hindsight, maybe I should have just drove off. Like, you know, that would have been the smarter play. But in that whole thing happened in like less than 10 seconds, you know?
Hindsight's 20/20.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I should have just been like, I'll pull over here. And if the guy still pursues, then like something's going on.
That's one thing I was thinking about with these riots that you've seen. When people surround a vehicle, they start rocking the vehicle back and forth. Now it's on its side. Now it's on fire.
Yeah.
So put yourself in that situation. If your children are in the car, I'm not getting my vehicle turned over and set on fire. Thank you very much.
No thanks.
It's going to be gas pedal.
Yeah.
Because one of the first things Mom taught me was stay out of the road. The car wins every time. So
absolutely.
If you block the road, you know, you just can't take that risk, and you can't shoot your way out of some situations. Gun's not always the answer.
Yeah.
If you're surrounded and they're rocking on your car, that's one of those situations. You can't shoot out of that.
No.
You got to drive out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. See you next time. Thumbs up.
Okay. So I'd like you to start by taking a few deep cleansing breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And I want you to know, Jason, that you're in a safe place. You're totally safe to feel your feelings. And I want you to know that there's no judgment. Okay? So Jason, I think we should start now that you know you're in a safe place. Allow yourself to see the man coming at the truck and tell me what you feel.
Fear.
It's all right. There's no time constraints here. Allow yourself to fully process and feel those feelings.
Hold on. Okay.
You got to focus.
All right. Okay.
I've never been on this side of the couch before. I'm doing my best.
Okay.
So you see the man coming toward your vehicle. And then what did he do when he got near your vehicle?
He threatened me with his body language.
Well, that does sound dangerous.
Wait, hold on. I gotta go fetal position now. Well, that does sound dangerous.
You just make yourself comfortable. This is your place, and this is your time. And I'm here for you as long as you need.
How long do you think it'll take, Doctor?
Well, let's see. Personally speaking, I've been out of whack for like 40 plus years now. So it could take some time. Not gonna lie. Could happen. And is that the first time that you've ever really had to face your own mortality?
I don't want to talk anymore.
And you know that's your right.
You've always been there for me.